Hello there, it's time to actually take a look at the new Wuthering Waves trailer because 2.3 is coming out, the anniversary is coming, and there's been quite a bit of controversy surrounding it. But this video is going to be mainly for taking a look at the trailer and the events overview as usual. Jesus Christ, it's 10 minutes long! Anyway, but I might go in a bit into detail about the controversies and my personal thoughts on it at the end after we're done with the trailer. So let's get straight into it with the chibis. Yes, we did get the teaser of these chibi versions of characters a while ago, where they're just the heads. And yeah, let's see what they're gonna do with it, cause I'm actually quite curious. Okay. Oh, are they doing what Stariel did last year with the board game? Oh my god, Chibi Cartathea, she's so cute. I really hope we get to like, okay, getting these like as pets sounds kind of weird when you think about it, but maybe decorations, but then we don't have a spot to put decorations. Anyway. Okay, so we're getting chibi versions of characters that are gonna be used as game pieces. I wonder if this is going to be a canonical thing in the universe, like there's an actual board game.
Time to work again.
Yes, Zani.
Once went through a hell of a time.
Oh.
The Order was hit with major losses, including many of their best. The Black Alley was born when that stability fell apart.
This gives me very like Fontaine vibes. Then again, in general, the whole region gave slight Fontaine vibes because they're both inspired by European architecture and European stuff, so it does make sense, you know. Hello, Zani. Oh, her shield can extend.
Efficiency is everything at work. It's all about hitting the nail on the head. Let's get this over with.
Oh, Zani Showcase. Nice. Yeah, I did look at her animations and kit, and while she looks amazing, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull for her on the main account. Anyway, as I said, she does look amazing. Though I kind of wish she was a shielder. Like, that's kind of a thing I don't really understand with WuWa trying to make every character full-blown DPS from the very beginning. Because I think, do we have only a single shielder in the entire game? And that's like the standard character from 1.0 as well? I might be wrong here, because I'm not too certain what all the characters do, but yeah, it would have been quite interesting to have Zani as a shielder slash parry character, because she has a shield, you know? And Chacona, let's go. And the new ranged only character. Oh, she does pull out the pistol and more than just her charge attacks. It is kind of sad that she doesn't have a charge attack something similar to Carlotta, where you can actually use her without the aiming thing. Again, maybe like a mode change would be kind of cool for that. I don't know.
That was what the Black Alley called.
Also, another thing, Chacona could have easily been a healer. Because I was kind of like brainstorming things, and I was thinking, what if she was a healer that during her burst, if you actively play the minigame, you heal the whole party, but if you change the resonator, it only heals the current active resonator. Again, little nitpicks, because if every character is a DPS, it kind of becomes a bit in my opinion, because the only supportive capabilities characters is kind of end up having is they're either a healer, a buffer, or either a healer or a buffer through different means like intro slash outro skills, you know? Anyway, the Black Alley. So we're going into the more like dark side of the region then, huh? Oh, more cute NPCs. Oh, hi. Oh.
The Black Alley has its own rules, and I am simply following them to keep things
New character? Possibly in the future?
First, learn not to make my life harder.
And we're gonna get more lore on Chacona as well.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Oh! Hi. Oh, I guess this is for the anniversary part. Right. And there's Kalchara. Is this... I've heard that this is like the first time Kalchara canonically appeared in the game. Is this true? Because this is insane. Finally, Kalcharo is canonical to the story of the game. 1 year after he came out. Oh, and she has gifts. Oh, it's to sing and stuff. Sorry, I thought she was giving them gifts. Aww. Fiery Arpegia of Summer Reunion. So I'm guessing it's just like the anniversary plus 2 slightly separate stories. Like I wonder if those are just gonna be the character stories. I guess this is going to be a filler patch with no main story, and but then again, a new area just for a character story doesn't sound right. It does have a little first anniversary thing in the next to the title. Of course, we have new Resonator Zani. Awesome splash art. Okay, and giving us more information about her. Chacona, who is a pistol character, which is awesome. Kinda sad it's another Arrow character, because like there's already Alto for Arrow. I wish it was a new character and a new role, like, again, that's why I wanted her to be a healer. Because I don't have a healer on ranged only, and it's starting to become hell. Right, their weapons, Blazing Justice, Woodland Aria. That's a beautiful pistol. So we have the event, Cubic and QB Anniversary Combat Event. Second coming of Solaris' anniversary is approaching, but Trouble has struck the Cube World. The mysterious Demon King, it's a reference to Mario, a Bowser. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess it's going to be, this is the anniversary specific event. Oh my god, hi. You actually fight with these guys? There's no way. Okay, so you can choose the characters, and I guess then you choose a little QB dude to help you. Okay, so they're kind of like, instead of echoes, and they have their own builds. Then again, it is a big event, so it's like the main event of the patch, so it makes sense that it's quite in. Oh my god! You combine things? Oh, it's like customization. Okay, that's cute. Right, we are getting a skin. A victory does not come easy. Every cube's anniversary leisure event. What is this? So we're getting a glider skin. Oh, it's this one. So it's 10 pulls, a glider skin, and an echo skin. Cool, okay. They jump on top of each other. Okay, I wonder if this is another way to collect QBs for the first event. I'm guessing you got the complete laps. Yeah, I played like similar things in Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah, new wings. I want. Oh, so it is for flight specifically. Okay. I thought this might be for the glider. Anniversary spectator event. What? Is this like a voting thing? No, it's not. Okay, there's a lot of events just for this. I'm gonna talk about that as well in the at the very end. But now the question is, are we going to have non-anniversary events? Because, like, complete market tasks to earn nightmare tokens. Okay, so a login event. Oh, the login event is actually straight up 10 premium pools. Okay. Because I was thinking, is it going to be like 5 and 5 like usual? Okay, that's cool. Okay, the avatar, we've seen that. There's still this event, so there's still the normal login event. Okay. There's 2 login events. Okay, even more stuff. Then again, it's only 300 asteroid, but still another like 2 pools, pretty much. Okay, then there's the anniversary convene. So my question is, how does this work? Let's say I want to pull for Phoebe. Do I have the chance to lose my 50-50 to any of the other 4 characters? Because if that's how it works, like the Chronicled Wish in Genshin, that's awesome. But if I just choose one of these guys to pull for, like in Star Rail, how Star Rail has that triple banner thing, then it's not that great. It just gives you a chance to have some characters plus a couple reruns. Or some characters that barely they just came out, like Phoebe, and then in the next one, Carlotta. Right? Yeah, and this is for phase 2 for the anniversary. Plus, of course, there's also the new characters with Zani and Chacona. Right, yeah, new companion stories for the 2 of them. I also get a bit of a overview of the quest. A rumor about demons is spreading throughout the streets of Raguna. Okay, interesting. The Golden Anthem. Why are there 2 Chaconas? Anyway, I guess flashbacks and stuff. Wait, what? Is this an event? Question. Oh, it's an event, it's not a companion story. Okay, so does this mean that this is the major event of the patch? Okay, so another event. Okay, the art looks gorgeous. Another board game style stuff, okay. I guess it's also movie based? Guess it does look interesting. Oh no. Am I gonna be able to build whatever team I want? Because this seems to be maybe something I cannot do on ranged only, depending on how it works. I guess we'll see. Oh, so new... Oh, so now the nightmare skins and nightmare ones get also different ones. New tactical hologram, okay, that's cool. For Lorelei as well, okay. Phantom Nimbus Wraith. Why not show this with the other phantoms as well? Solo Logistics. Resounding Waves anniversary numbers. Review the milestones. Oh, it's the recap. Okay, gotcha. Invite your friends back to join the fun in Renacita. Okay. Oh, co-op event. I wonder if it's specifically for returnees or you can just do it with anyone. Optimization. As long as echo once more, let those musical scrolls guide you onto a journey. Rovers who qualify as returnees can log into the game and or complete relevant tests to win roads. Oh, upgraded return event. Okay, gotcha. So they just like made the returning event better. Well, I don't really have this active, so I don't really care about it. Okay. kind of spoilers technically. You do get the 10 pull. Oh, are we finally getting the birthday present thing? Thank God, because my birthday's coming up in the next couple months. Or is this from the characters? I guess this might be from the characters, like you get in Genshin on the character's birthday. Ah, I guess that is... You get the crown? What? Echo date. You can change the main. You can change the main stat. Can we change the substats? So we're slowly going into. I really need to make that video about how I would change Genshin's, and generally speaking, the way these kinds of artifacts work, you know, the modern gacha artifacts like Genshin, Star Rail, etc., how I would change them based on a different game and how they did the grind for the stats. And I really gotta make that video. But yeah, this is a step in the good direction, being able to change the main stat of an Echo. Wait a second! You can now just upgrade every single Echo you want and then just change the main stat. You could just spam upgrade Echoes, no matter what they have as a main stat, until you get the secondary stats you want, and then change the main stat on that Echo. That's insane! You don't need... You technically... Well... I guess getting more, being able to get more materials in general would be a good idea, but you technically no longer need to. You would no longer need to have like the change the substats. Just get a good echo, good substats on an echo, and then just change the main stat based on what character you want to use it on. That's insane. Glossary. Okay. Oh, so it were okay. That's cool. No cooldown for boss fights. Okay, thank you. This is what I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to see it first. So in Genshin, the cooldown is very short. It's like 10 seconds, possibly less, which is more than good, more than enough, right? And the boss, and you don't need to leave and come back into the area to fight the boss again. The problem is, if you get the rewards and you AFK, you gotta go to the bathroom real quick, you're gonna get screwed by the boss respawning. Unless you leave the arena or you pause the game, of course. This is so much better because this allows you to fight the boss at your own pace without having to pause the game. I love it. WuWa, you're doing amazing when it comes to these optimizations and quality of life stuff. I'm not gonna lie at this point. What else do we have here? Okay, the top-up reset bonus. Give WuWa the money. Like, they deserve it, in my opinion. And we come to the end. Now, you know what, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it with Chacona in the background, because she is a bit beautiful. So, in general, the patch looks good. I like it. There's a bunch of rewards. There's a couple extra rewards that we've already been getting, which will be talked about in just a tiny bit. The events look fun. We're getting a bunch of anniversary events, but we seem to be getting also a big event and the other smaller events that we would normally be getting in a patch. So it's not a case of the anniversary event is going to replace the main event. Plus, there's a ton of anniversary, like smaller anniversary events. I am scared for how filled the list is going to be to the left when opening up the events screen, right? The main controversy of this was the lack of a 5-star selector, pretty much. But I'm just gonna say something. That was mainly because people got their hopes up based on unconfirmed and non-reliant leaks. We've had leaks that Chacona would be free. We've had leaks that there's going to be a 5-star selector for characters between 1.0 and like 2.0 or whatever. None of those were true because there were leaks. And they weren't reliable leaks. They were just like out there in the air. And I feel like this is the most dangerous thing that can happen in the current digital age. Having such high expectations in general, so based on things that you do not know for certain. right? Just keep your expectations in check whenever it comes to anything in the online medium, even if there's like a reliable leak. Always take the same way you want to save up 180 wishes to guarantee a character. Just wait until you get the actual reveal before you try to form a permanent opinion on something, because it leads to this kind of stuff. And the funniest part is, it's literally the Genshin first anniversary all over again, because I've heard that Google Classroom got hit again. Sir, they've hit the second Google Classroom. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke. It just writes itself. Imagine Google Classroom getting review bombed twice, both times by gacha games. Fanboys and what they would do for their own game, huh? Though it is so funny how, like, Kuro fanboys have been talking about WuWa so highly, but the moment they get, like, they don't get the character selector they thought they would get, they turn against WuWa and they start just attacking others based on their opinion and start to review bombing and everything like that. They just turned into Genshin fanboys, but for Kuro, huh? And for WuWa. It seems like they're not so different after all. But yeah, this isn't to throw shade to anyone. We all know the disaster that Genshin's anniversaries usually are, until the last one, which actually finally gave us a standard character choice selector 5 years into the game. But again, I feel like this is also being built up on the type of gacha games that were before Genshin came out, which is the gacha games with like 120 pulls for a pity. You get 200 pulls a patch, but you need to get 10-20 copies of each character in order to get them at the proper max level. I.e., you have like Cookie Run Kingdom, which in it of itself is a very generous game, don't get me wrong. You can get everything without paying. Not at max level, but you can get pretty much a lot of the things without paying, right? But I feel like it's a lot more different. Especially when a lot of those gachas also have a competitive side to them, right? They have PvP in one way or another, or leaderboards. Meanwhile, Genshin and WuWa don't have that kind of stuff. The Hoyo gachas and WuWa don't have that stuff, so there's no real reason for you to need to try to get the C6 R5 character anyway. Unless you really, really enjoy that character, the way I did it for Arlecchino in Genshin. So it's the kind of situation that I feel like, why are people so mad that we're only getting like, 40 pools extra over what you would normally get, or I think it's 50 extra on top of what you would normally get in WuWa, might be more. Actually, I think it's 50 without counting the 30 we got. When those 50 pulls are gonna take you quite a long way, especially as a free-to-play player in this, right? Because on my main account in WuWa, I've been not a Welkin, I don't even remember what his name, the Welkin only player. I haven't bought the battle pass, I haven't put money in, and I've got quite a bunch of characters, both standard and premium, right? I've gotten all the characters I've wanted up until this point, and I still have like 70 to 80 wishes left over. So a low spender, plus like a bunch of weapons for those characters. Like I've got Jinshi's weapon, I've got Camellia's weapon, Cantarella's weapon, etc, right? I've got a bunch of weapons as well. The fact is that WuWa in general is very generous, right? You get a lot of free pulls, and this isn't the generosity that Star Rail has, where Star Rail is coming out with 2 new meta-defining characters every patch, or every other patch, where you have to pull for that character to be top of the relevant meta, right? Yeah, of course you don't have to, but you know what I mean. The power creep in Star Rail is way higher than in any of the other like Hoyo gachas or WuWa, right? So, in my opinion, this whole thing was blown out of proportion for no real reason other than, oh hey, it looks like they're trying to pull a greed move, right? When in reality, it's not that, right? The only thing I could say, oh, it's kind of greedy, is putting all those characters out all at once. And you might compare it to Genshin's Chronicled Wish banner. Why isn't that greedy? Well, the Chronicled Wish banner, from the very first like run of it, was there to give people a way to get reruns more often, because Genshin has a ton of characters compared to WuWa. So characters in Genshin have reruns less and less often because there's more and more characters. So the Chronicled Wishes running alongside the new banners give you the capabilities of getting reruns a lot more often. While WuWa doesn't really have that kind of issue right now because there's not that many characters, so their reruns, you don't really need a Chronicled Wish type banner. But again, maybe you missed Carlotta and you really want her. You can just get her now. It's in a way kind of cool, right? Maybe I'm gonna get Rocha, but I'm not totally certain. So, do I feel like her games should have been attacked? No. Do I feel like we should have gotten those 30 wishes that we got from the very beginning? I guess so. Again, when you really think about it, giving like a ton of wishes on the anniversary once a year isn't going to break the bank for anyone. It's not going to lower Kuro's sales by that much, because free-to-play players will remain free-to-play and whales will just get an extra 4-star or 2, right? And they would anyway pay. Should we have gotten standard banner character selector? I guess it would have been cool for collection's sake, but at this point I don't know if any of the standard characters are even that relevant anymore. Meanwhile, in Genshin they are kind of relevant. But I guess if you do like Calcharo, since he is appearing for the very first time in the actual game, that could have been kind of good, huh? But again, I think he's getting a banner run in this, Did I say that right? Anyway, doesn't really matter. So, in the end, people just calm down and play the damn game. I think a lot of people are putting way too much of their, like, actual life into these games, right? And while I love Genshin as much as any other person who loves Genshin, because I really enjoy the characters, I really enjoy the story, I love the gameplay, I also love WuWa. WuWa's story was really good in Renacita, the gameplay is really good, and the characters also look amazing and have cool stories. And especially I do like how they're like doing different accents for certain characters. Like I really like Zani's accent. Anyway, that's just a character detail. So yeah, just calm down, play the game, play only Genshin, play only WuWa. Heck, you play both? Who cares? Just play whatever you like and enjoy it because you like playing the game. Games are made to be played through and to be enjoyed by people. They're made to have you be relaxed. They're not made to try to defend them as if they're like they're like your life. Your entire life is based upon upon you playing this game. Do not make a game your personality. Jesus Christ. Do I really have to say this out loud? I guess for some people I do. Anyway, so 2.3 is gonna be cool anyway, no matter what. There's a new character for pistols only, and I'm quite excited to see if Kartathea is next for my main account in 2.4. The events look fun, and I'm actually quite excited to get to enjoy the anniversary. And I hope you guys will also enjoy the anniversary, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not leave a like, comment, or even subscribe? I want to thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you all in the next one.